confirmed. Hostile SAE near your position. We're getting hit hard. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Hostile UAV in the area. KIA confirmed.
Slade.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Confirm that one. Mission failed. Return to base.
Had a nigga with the shit look big.
That's why your bottom little.
Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how the new car bubble is finally popping. Before we get into this video though, as always, you're going to save time and money the next time you purchase a car. Link to my car buying guide in the description down below, and if you want to see more content just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post these videos every single day. Let's get into it. So if you don't happen to be familiar with me or my channel, I happen to film car reviews for a bunch of different dealers, over 40 to be exact. And before I did this whole filming thing, I happened to work at a dealership as a car salesman and then as a manager before I quit. And so the sales position obviously gave me a bunch of insight into the car industry, and now that I film for a bunch of dealers, I get one-on-one conversations with a bunch of different dealers that obviously represent a bunch of different automakers, and so it really gives me a pretty good idea of what is happening in the car market, and it's very specific to each of the automakers, and I'm starting to see a lot of things that are scary for dealers, but they're very good for you as a consumer. So first off, new car inventories are increasing at a rapid rate. And this is something that I'm seeing in real time as I'm filming for these different dealers. And then I go back home and check the numbers with online sources to see what the national values are. And things are lining up pretty well with what I'm seeing in real time. So every single manufacturer across the board happens to now have inventory at this point, except for Subaru. That's the only brand where you probably won't see a new car on the lot. But even brands like Honda that were struggling a massive amount with getting inventory, they now have inventory. Now, there are certain vehicles within manufacturers readily available, so like with Honda, you're still not going to be able to get a Civic out. That is still going to be really difficult to get a hold of. But if you go to a Honda dealership, chances are you'll probably see some Ridge lines on the ground. You might even see a Civic. You'll see some Accords, definitely some Passports and Pilots, the old body style, because you got the new one that people are waiting for. And so there are options to. It's still not a massive amount. They still aren't up to what they were at prior to COVID, but they're starting to build back up. And then you have some manufacturers on the other side of the spectrum, where they have so much inventory that they discount their inventory because they just need to get rid of stuff at this point. Any of like these Stellantis brands, they have too much inventory at this point. So Maserati, Alfa Romeo, Dodge Ram, Jeep, and Chrysler, for example, all of those brands will not only have several vehicles in stock, but they'll have like several of these vehicles in pretty much every single model on the ground. And chances are you'll see some discounts that are just like being advertised like out there, like, hey, please take this vehicle off the lot. You've been sitting on it. And so it's bringing down vehicles. So that's the first thing, is inventories are rising across the board at this point. So on top of the inventories increasing at a rapid rate, we also have the interest rate increase. These rates aren't going to go down anytime soon. It looks like the rates are going to continue to go up, so that means affordability is going to continue. This is doing some interesting things to the new car market. First off, it's just completely a new car market, because new car prices are significantly higher today than they were, especially where they were at just a few years ago. I mean, if you look at like 2019, 2020 new car prices, you're looking at the average new car price being $35,000 range. Whereas in today's market, it's closer to $50,000. So you have all these new cars that are significantly more expensive, and the interest rates are so much higher than what they're used to experiencing. It's just completely, like I said, just in the market. But the other thing that is starting to happen is because these payments are so big, people are starting to pull back and go to so I was talking with a Toyota dealer last week, and what they told me is that what was a platinum buyer last year, and a platinum package on a Toyota, is now a loaded buyer, or maybe an XLE buyer on a vehicle, or if it's like a Toyota Tundra, for example, they are now an SR5 buyer. And so people are jumping down to packages because they can't afford the higher-end packages. So you're starting to see these higher-end packages stack up on the low. And this is creating an interesting effect, where the lower down packages are the ones that are starting to get, and I'm not talking about just with Toyota, this is pretty much every single manufacturer, are starting to be the ones that are getting marked up by dealers, because those are the ones where there's a ton of demand, because you have people that normally purchase more expensive vehicles that are purchasing the less expensive vehicles now, and you have the people that only purchase the less expensive vehicles that are also finding those vehicles. So it's creating this interesting effect where if you're in the market...
Secured the kill.
Thermite!
Friendly bomb drone deployed.
Another.
Confirmed one. UAV ready for tasking.
I'm hit!
More strike on standby. Low standing by.
Requesting air support!
Fox to 2, we're inbound now. Weapons down.
I'm taking rounds!
Tracking a hostile.
Watching your six, soldier!
UAV standing
Watch your
by.
fire! Thermite requesting recon flyover!
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Loading crash man.
Flash incoming!
More strike ready for fire mission. Low ready to deploy. Target spotted. UAV is being secured at this time. Friendly UAV online. We're gaining ground, don't stop. Max to is low on fuel, returning to base.
Requesting fire mission, target mark!
Copy that. Mortar strike inbound now. Secured the kill.
Now hold! Taking effective fire! Enemy down!
No effect on that. UAV ready to deploy. Tag secure. Kill confirmed.